Time to head to the next stop. Let's meet up with everyone in the parlor car.
Pom-Pom's not here yet?
Pom-Pom knows how to keep people on the edge of their seats.
Ahem! Apologies for the delay, dear passengers. Something important came up, so I, the conductor, had to spend some time preparing.
So what came up?
Yeah, what was so important? I thought everyone knew. Our next destination is the planet of festivities, Penacony!
Finally.
I know everyone's eager to disembark and get to that famous Stellar Hotel, but before we set off, I should remind everyone of 3 things. First, Penacony is located in Asdana, a star system brimming with Memoria, which has historically been one of the macro voids that leaked out from the memory zone. Even after eons, the Memoria concentration up ahead is above normal levels. Usually this wouldn't be a huge problem, but everyone's different, so if you exhibit any signs of dizziness, hallucination, distorted memories, or any other symptoms, you should take them seriously.
And okay, and do what afterwards?
Second, Penacony is a colony belonging to the Harmony family. It also marks the first time this family has extended a public invitation to other factions. Please remember that the Express has been invited as a guest, and that we must adhere to any and all regulations.
Got it. When in Rome, as they say. Don't worry, conductor. We definitely won't embarrass the nameless.
Rome? Anyway, third and final. Rather than being a request, Pom-Pom has a favor to ask of everyone. If you could, I hope that while you're all on vacation, you could spare some time to help inquire about a few of the nameless.
What nameless?
Allow me to explain. Just like most of the worlds that the Express calls at, Penacony is one of the stops along the Silver Tracks. Several millennia ago, it was an IPC frontier prison, and it was the Trailblaze that connected it to thousands of stars. During that time, the Astral Express once visited Penacony. As with all meetings, they inevitably lead to goodbyes. As the Express's logs indicate, it seems some passengers decided to call Penacony their permanent home.
Okay. No, back when it was a prison? What the It could be this important.
Don't worry. Just think of it as returning to your hometown. Following the Express's departure, the Stellarons cut off contact to myriad worlds, and Penacony's ownership switched hands several times. Why did these nameless choose to stay here? How did the course of their subsequent lives unfold? And what legacies did they leave behind? Retracing our predecessors' footsteps. That is in itself an adventure, wouldn't you agree? Even if they left the stars behind them, their trailblaze would not be over. That's also what the conductor thinks, isn't it? According to the passenger list, the 3 people who got off were Tiernan, Legwork, and Rosalina, the Express's guard, mechanic, and surveyor, respectively. No supplementary details are available.
Just names and occupations? And they don't even sound like their real names either. This'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
We'll just leave it to the stars of fate. Considering the Nameless's diversity, perhaps we might even stumble upon their descendants. Or, against the slimmest of chances, the very individuals themselves.
No, do I mainstream on PC or... No, I know we just play on console. I'm waiting for a new gaming PC at the moment.
We'll conclude today's navigation meeting on this point. There's a bit of time left before we jump. In the meantime, might be a good idea to double check your bags.
I'll broadcast an announcement before we jump.
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
You know, like hallucinations, memory displacement. What the? He doesn't even say how to prevent it from happening.
You're the picture of calm, as always. Meanwhile, March 7th's buzzing around like a kid on a sugar rush.
I'm just excited for the relics. Of course, I'm a mature adult.
A punchline with a straight face. I suppose that's your specialty. But regarding the family's invitation, I do have some details that I wish to discuss with everyone. Just not now. Let's enjoy our vacation.
Okay, enjoy, Vic. It's done. Right, of course he'd be in Harewood.
Ah, I spoke to Mr. Yang. I'll be staying on the express this time. I wish you all a delightful time in Penacony.
It's a rare opportunity. I expect you to rest well. Is that you're not coming?
Thank you. I appreciate the invitation, but I don't like bustling places. And someone has to handle the work on the express. Pay no mind to the matters concerning the Xianzhou. Penacony isn't the final stop on our trip. We have plenty of time. Once everything is packed up, I will naturally catch up with all of you. I'd advise double-checking your bags. Word is that the family's customs procedure can be quite demanding. Better to sort it out now than face issues at your hotel check-in.
What kind of issues, though? That March.
Camera, check. Extra clothes, check. Toiletries. Aw, drat! The travel bottles I ordered haven't arrived. Although, I hear that Penacony's resort hotel is pretty luxurious. I'm guessing their toiletries should be just as fancy.
Wait, how did she get that picture of Ratio? Playing chess?
That means I can make more room in my suitcase. What else should I bring?
Take your pom-pom toy.
My pom-pom toy? Not a bad idea. That's kinda like bringing the conductor on vacay with me. But I think it's too big to stuff in the case. Aw, this is hard. What else should I take?
Anyone else?
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
How's it going? All packed and ready? There probably won't be any surprises happening on family territory, which is a bit of a shame if you ask me. But hey, it's rare that we can take a break and let loose. Let's enjoy it.
You look relaxed.
Well, adventures are exhilarating, but rest and recuperation is equally important. Rest and recuperation aside, don't forget Pom-Pom's request. The conductor has done plenty for us, and it's time to return that favor.
It's about time. I should find a seat.
Okay. Finally.
Hi! Hello! Attention all passengers! The express is about to make the jump! The express is about to make the jump! Please be seated and hold on! The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's memory displacement already, isn't it? And hallucination.
Not another one. Come with me.
You meet already. Where is this place? Where are we going? Where is this place?
These questions have no meaning, but I will answer you as best as I can. This is the border between reality and the memory zone, a dreamscape. Right this moment, you and I have coincidentally shared the same dreamscape and appeared in each other's minds. This is the Land of Dreams' inaugural welcome for us. Worry not, for very quickly you will awaken from this dream. Forget everything that has transpired with naught but a faint lingering of loss. Pay no mind, for this forgetfulness happens with each new dawn. It is an occurrence that we have become accustomed to for so long. So, come with me. I'll take you home.
I have to be counting down the days until she finally arrives. Like this.
Left, to the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you.
Is there anything else that I can interact with this? Okay, teapots floating.
I'm not there. Turn back.
I was going to browse that.
Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want. Open this door. Take a look at the mesmerizing dreamscape. Well, you can still remember.
This is... no way.
Okay, so that both up and that. What the
This way.
hell?
After you.
Am I supposed to... How is this even
Jack of all trades.
possible?
Seriously,
Why
what the
not?
hell?
She can hear the thoughts in my head?
Why not? We're almost there. Can you still walk?
And become a trailblazer and a what the fuck? Perambulator of walls, what was it? I feel a bit faint. Oh, bless.
You're funny. If you can crack jokes, you're probably fine. Don't stop. Don't turn back. Don't look down. Or up, for that matter. These voices. They're just shadows
That's
of
Sunday.
the dreamscape. Pay no heed to them.
The Charmony Festival stage belongs only to you, little sister.
But if I can't sing, what meaning does a stage have?
What a ratio. What the hell?
Ah, the charming audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
Sparkle.
Memo Keeper, do you think you can just leave?
I'm sorry. The dance partner of my choice, I've already chosen.
Oh wait. Is that Sam and fucking Silverwolf? What the hell?
How do you intend to pull them off the stage?
All we have to do is present the truth, and they will naturally reciprocate.
Okay. Is there anyone else that I missed? First of all, make sure. Almost missed that. Almost missed listening to Sam and Silverwolf there. Whoa.
We're here.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge.
Leave this realm and rise as you would on any other day. Forget this fortuitous encounter and return whence you came. But before you do, I would make a request of you. You may think it somewhat strange, perhaps even rude, but I wish to know. Have we met somewhere before?
Yes. Perhaps we have, probably not. I don't know. What do you mean? What's going on? Let's say yes.
You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, he crossed blades with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood close, yet forever out of reach. May I ask you a few more questions? I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is inconsequential. Your spontaneous reaction is what matters. For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions? Family? Enemies? You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds with many people and many incidents. Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds?
Do I fear? Cannot bear to fear. If it means losing them, I would. If it means that I would disappear, I would. Disappear? I feel no fear. I know, if it means losing them, I would. That'd be...
Then, if there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality. There, no one faces life's separations or deaths. Everyone attains their deserved happiness and lives joyfully ever after. I would ask, would you wish to stay?
I would, no matter the cost. If I didn't have to pay any price, I would. It depends on the price I have to pay. I would never want to live in a dream. I don't know. I would say... if I didn't have to pay any price, I would. Yeah, I would say that.
Now, imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey?
I would abandon it. The price is too dear. I would abandon. I've already tasted the beauty of dream. I would abandon it. Trailblazing was never my intent. I would blaze a trail without hesitation. But that makes more sense. You are trailblazer, so screw it.
I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. As I have said, the answer is inconsequential.
Sure about that?
Hearing, touch, thought. Through these, you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions, we make choices. And so we return to the original question. I would ask, do you still remember me?
It seems I remember you from somewhere. No, this is the first time we met. Yeah, I remember you from your promotional art, Dean.
I understand. How interesting. For a split second, it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct, gave entirely different responses. That was my final question. Thank you. We all have our paths to walk, so we shall bid our farewells.
We meet again?
The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming nights of Long, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, your sight will only see black and white. But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you once more. What you must do now is ponder its significance. And then you can return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
What's wrong? Why are you crying all of a sudden?
I may have dreamt of a tragic future. I may have dreamt of an old friend. I dreamt of a riddle spouting. A riddle spouting strange talk. I dreamt that I was slashed by someone with a blade. I would say I may have dreamt of an old friend. I may have dreamt of a tragic future. Let's see. Old friend.
Sounds like you had a nightmare. We just arrived in Astana and already... you should be careful. It seems your tolerance to Memoria isn't the strongest. Don't fret. Dreams are often the reverse of reality. While you were sleeping, the express arrived at Penacony. Can you imagine? Yesterday's grim frontier prison is today's lavish hotel. I wish I could wander Penacony streets today, but I'm pretty train-tied at the moment. You'll have to be my eyes and ears while we're here.
Oh my god. If he has a low tolerance to it, isn't there like something you could take?
Gear up and make sure you've got everything. And before you step out, swing by the back and grab March. She's waiting for you there.
Tell me to be careful and not telling me how to be careful. It's like...
You're up? How's your prep going? Welt and Himeko beat us to the punch, but I stuck around for you. Let's get going. Shall we go meet up with them now?
Yep.
Penacony, the planet of festivities. The universe's biggest and fanciest amusement park awaits.
You can't be the biggest in the universe, really. There's the other amusement parks out doing.
We're here at last! The family sure doesn't play around with their entry protocols. Our bags probably know what it feels like to be a celebrity now with all that attention. I wouldn't have put it past them to try and nab that Stellaron from inside you.
Did they even know about that? Thankfully, they didn't. Okay.
Aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating. Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at this grand hotel lobby. And those endless rows. They're all rooms, right? Just think of the number of guests staying here. Where are our rooms? Come on, Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up and meet them there.
Welcome to the Reverie.
Misha?
May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge.
Is the child from the dream? Do you work at this hotel? Is the child from the dream?
I'm Misha, a bellboy working here on Penacony. Pleased to be at your service. If you need help with your baggage...
Over here. Something's not right.
Should you need assistance with moving luggage to your room, feel free to contact me. Please, go ahead. Don't keep your friend waiting.
Is he got like a keyhole in the center of his eye? What the hell?
Hey, what's the big gathering at the concierge about? We've just arrived and there's already drama?
I'm sorry, but your name really isn't in the system.
Oh, shit.
But in the information I received from the Astral Express, it states that we already reserved rooms. Please, check again for me.
Yes, ma'am. Please give me a moment. The Astral Express, 4 platinum guest rooms, whose names include Mr. Welt Yang, Miss Himiko, Miss March 7th, and Mr. Don Hung. These are the only 4 names on the reservation list.
Something's wrong? What's going on? And yes, I'm Mr. Don. I'm going to impersonate Don.
We've run into some trouble. Your name isn't on the hotel's reservation list. I understand. No wonder our friend's name here is missing. When we responded to the family's invitation, he hadn't even arrived on the express. Something came up in Don Hung's schedule, and he couldn't make it. I have an idea. Could you reassign his room? It's still the same number of people.
He's a new passenger aboard our Astral Express. We can vouch for his status.
Even if that is so, I'm afraid...
Show Blazer profile? Show... What? Show the lance? No, you daft.
No, I'm not doubting your status. It's just...
Well, it's just that right now, we're on the eve of the Charmony Festival. Penacony's most important moment of every era. And with the family's invite, all guests from all over the cosmos have thronged this place.
Okay, his eyes are freaky.
Hotel security is on high alert with 0 room for error. And with such a last-minute change, it really isn't something that this young lady's words can resolve on a whim. My esteemed guests from the Astral Express, please do not make it harder for her.
We're sorry for all the trouble our check-in seems to have caused. Might I ask for your name?
I am the humble aventurine of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department, a non-performing asset liquidation specialist and subordinate to Supervisor Diamond. I was cordially invited by the watchmaker. I also happen to be a traveler that's had to stand behind you for quite a while.
Leave it to me. I've heard that the IPC has also received Penacony's invitation, so forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you must be the representative. The IPC's elite certainly does have an extraordinary air about them. I suppose such an exceptional figure such as yourself wouldn't mind paving a convenience for us?
I must be hearing things. Paving a convenience? Shouldn't I be saying this to you instead? I've been waiting here for more than 10 minutes. Do you know how many credits 10 minutes is worth to me?
It must be an inordinate number, which is why now, Mr. Aventurine, I have an investment that you absolutely cannot miss out on. The IPC's influence runs deep and wide, and their word wields the utmost authority. We hope to borrow your status to vouch for him. As such, you won't just be sparing much of your invaluable time, but also forging new friendships.
Well, this is interesting. And how will my new friends benefit me?
Oh, God.
Now this is a topic very much worth getting into. Just as we are guests of the Watchmaker, why don't we make ourselves comfortable in Penacony before getting to know each other more elaborately?
Sounds good. But, Miss Navigator, I must point out that if I do something about it now, the time saved is from my own effort, not a favor from you all. But what you said in the second half, I loved it. Friends, yes, nothing is more precious than friends. Especially a righteous trailblazer like a Nameless. Going forward on this Penacony trip, I'll be counting on all my trailblazer friends here. Looking forward to a delightful time with you all.
I'm glad you've put it this way. So about the vouching...
There you go, miss. Please allow him to check in on my account. I have an appointment with the family's Mr. Sunday. I will ask him to handle this matter later. Don't worry, I won't cause you any trouble.
But...
Ali, just a moment. The family cannot allow guests to enter a dream while bearing burdens.
Burdens?
Oh, speak of the devil, look who's here. It's Sunday, the most handsome man in Penacony. Along with a singer renowned across the universe, Robin.
He said you were the most dashing person in Penacony. How interesting.
I've kept you waiting, Mr. Aventurine. This way, please. Let us speak in private.
Astral Express guests, please come this way and rest your feet.
Wait, what? You're...
What is going on here? Right.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, but are you the singer, Epsilon Superstar? If I can stop one heart from breaking, that's your song, isn't it?
I never thought a cutie like yourself would be a fan of mine.
Oh, it really is, Robin. To run into her in person here.
It is an honor to meet everyone.
Are you also a member of the family on Penacony like him?
Truth be told, I am a guest like everyone. Penacony is my hometown, but I left when I was older. I was graciously invited this time to return and sing a song at the Charmony Festival. The person you speak of is Sunday, my senior, and one of the local leaders at Penacony. He is also the organizer of this era's Charmony Festival. He heard you all ran into some difficulties, and sent me here to provide aid. Alas, I arrived a little later than usual. I sincerely apologize for any unpleasantness during your stay.
Please, be at ease. I have instructed Miss Allie to resolve the system error as soon as possible. I have also upgraded your rooms as token compensation. Please wait a moment for the hotel to arrange for suitable accommodation. Mr. Aventurine has an appointment with the Oak family and has checked in prior. On his behalf, I extend his apologies to everyone of the Astral Express and wish for an amicable partnership moving forward.
Thank you for stepping in to resolve this matter. But are you sure about the rooms? I wouldn't want your other guests to feel we were being given preferential treatment.
Please, rest assured that the family will personally undertake communications to handle this. It is only right that we, as the actual administrators, relieve you of any problems during your visit in Penacony. I apologize for taking up everyone's precious time, and we shan't keep you any longer. If you need anything else while in Penacony, the family stands ready to serve.
May your dreams be beautiful and pleasant.
It's just one surprise after another. But since that Mr. Which day was he? Sunday. Since Mr. Sunday's vouched for us, I guess we can finally check in normally?
I'm already a little winded. I hope we don't run into any more trouble. Are all the family names so strange?
This is just a stage name, I guess.
I thought so too. It's most likely some rule of Penacony's, or the family's. Okay, there's no queue in the lobby now. Let's go find Miss Allie. We're
I'm still
finally
exploring.
here. Let's all head to our rooms first and put down our bags. Well, how about a drink first? Penacony's Soul Glad is very famous.
Go on. We may be thinking of the same thing.
Do you remember the invite that the Express received?
The family's esteemed guests are cordially invited to Penacony to participate in our grand celebration. That's why we're here in the first place.
You recall correctly, but there was more to this invite. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
I don't remember that part of the invite. You mean there was a hidden message?
This is the part that intrigues me. The invite sent by the family was nothing more than a music box that, when wound, would play an accompanying tune. But the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music it played had off-key notes in the background. I recorded these dissonant notes, and they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express engine's spatial curvature was its encryption key.
A distress call method regularly used by the Nameless.
I can't be certain. It may be a masked fool's trap. From the execution itself, the Riddlers or Inquisition spirits could have done this themselves.
When did you discover this?
When we were handling that Lawfu Stellaron matter, I told Pom Pom about it first thing.
It's no wonder that IPC Ambassador also mentioned this Watchmaker. The invite he received must also have contained a hidden message, and it seems like he decoded it. There's something else on my mind. When the invite was brought up, that family leader mentioned being one of the actual administrators of Penacony, and that it was their duty to relieve us of any problems. In hindsight, there was more to that statement. He also had Miss Robin with him. I'm no singer, but her voice sounded a little strange. Would a singer really take to the stage if their voice wasn't in top shape?
Are you saying you suspect that the family did not send the invite and is hiding something from us?
It's possible. The fact that the family sent out invites to the other factions is already unusual, and your discovery confirms that there could be a third party involved. I take back what I said. This event is becoming more interesting with each passing second. Why didn't you tell the others?
We shouldn't interfere if this is just an internal affair of penacony or the family.
But you said so yourself. This could concern the Trailblaze.
Well, I did. Which is why, before we set off, I told March 7th and Don Hung about this.
So I was the only one kept in the dark then.
I was well kept in the dark, that makes no sense. Time to get involved. Ain't no biggie. Oh my god, no, that's. No.
Who sent the invite? What is the purpose of gathering all of the factions into Penacony? And why does the family choose to remain silent about their knowledge of this? There are too many unanswered questions. We must use the utmost caution before we go deeper. Right now, let's just focus on the conductor's request. We'll collect intel while enjoying this wonderful vacation. Penacony is, after all, a famed resort of the cosmos. Not many get a chance to even visit in their lifetime. Head back to your rooms, get some rest, and prepare to enter the dreamscape.
It's time to head back to my room.
Okay.
Before entering the dream, I should probably talk to the rest.
Talk to the rest. There's 3 more. Unless there's just one in here.
Why is my room door open? He's...
How fortuitous. We meet again.
This is my room. What are you doing in here? You meet again, friend? Yeah, let's say that. Go.
That's right, pal. Calm down. I'm just here to soak in the festive vibe. This may be your room now, but half a system hour ago, it was still mine. A lucky block number, a lucky floor, a lucky room number. You have no idea how much I went through to book this precious space. And now I've given it to you. Treasure it well, friend.
Everything involving luck. You're the one that transferred it to me. You're the one who arranged the check-in. Well, it doesn't matter. You need to leave.
Of course. What, you thought the family acted simply out of their own goodwill? Penacony's a true blue land of dreams. How many across the stars would spend half their lives just to acquire an admission ticket into the Reverie? Think about the type of people who can even afford to stay here. If it wasn't for my brilliant plan, you think the family would offend those bigwigs just to sate the paltry whims of an unsought guest such as yourself? So sit down and let's have a chat. With everything said and done, I think I deserve at least this much, right?
You should go talk to Himiko or World. That's what you want to talk about.
Cutting to the chase. I like that. Simply put, my friend, I need your help. You may or may not know this, but penacony's far murkier than it seems. The family's eyes are everywhere, but you get the drift. My goal is simple. Help the IPC retrieve some things that belong to them in the first place. If you agree, when this is done, you will stand to reap great rewards, as well as the preservation's protection.
Yeah.
It's clear you're not just one of the crowd. You possess a distinct quality, so magnetic that it could sway the outcome of any game. That power, you really don't wish to use it. Or, you don't want to be rid of it.
The stellar one.
Why not use it to etch your name across the stars? The power that men both fear and desire is right in the palms of your hands. Mr. Stellaron, have I hit the nail on the head?
How did you know? I don't know what you're talking about. And what? I feel like if I say how do I know, it just confirms his suspicion. I don't know what you're talking about. Even no matter what I say, it's just gonna confirm it anyway. Screw it.
I know now.
So yeah, that's gonna do it. I know now. Yeah, that's confirmed it for him.
Now. Sit on it for a while. When the time is right, I will look for you again. Of course, you can confer with your colleagues as well, or go as far as to use me in turn. I welcome that notion, because it will also show me your true value. I don't do deals where I'm on the losing end, so I hope that friends don't let me down.
Oh, think about it. I cannot make this decision on my own. You should really be going. Doesn't matter what I say.
Very well.
On that chest, though. I see a chest in the room. So.
Oh yes, before I go, let's play another game. A simple game to get to know each other better. You just have to guess which hand the chip is hiding in. It'll help me get a better grasp on your personality and the way you do things.
Let me guess, it's in my hand, isn't it? It's a magic trick.
Left or right? Get ready. I'm about to reveal the answer. No? I didn't get your answer. Oh, but that's fine, because... Friend, the game has already begun. Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse. No reason to choose otherwise.
Yeah, some bloody magic trick.
No other choice.
Hello there.
Huh?
What are you doing in my room?
Your room? Well played, friend. You haven't been in Penacony long, but you already know how to rope people into your cause. Oh, don't misunderstand. That was a mere reminder. This place runs deep with plenty of unsavory characters. Don't forget to stay on your toes. Like, keeping your door closed.
You're the one that had it open in the first place.
I'll make my exit now. Have a pleasant stay.
Thank you.
Why haven't you left?
Huh?
I said, why haven't you left? I jest. Take it easy. This is indeed your room. I was just passing by. I'm trying to find my own room too, and I heard a commotion here. So I came to take a look. Luckily your door was open, or could have gotten dangerous. That man looked like he was up to no good.
There's more to this text going from white to red. What I have a strange feeling about this.
Anyway, as long as you're all right. I should return
Now
to
it's
my
back to
room
white
too.
again. What the hell?
But before I go, can I ask you a question? You may think it somewhat strange, perhaps even rude. But I wish to know, have we met somewhere before?
Yes. Perhaps in the dream.
This may sound embarrassing because I would sometimes forget stuff I really shouldn't have from past experiences. It's just a habit of mine. Don't mind me. This is your name, isn't it? Pleased to meet you.
Am I that famous now? Do you still remember me?
You forget. That man mentioned it before he left. My memory's not very good, but it's not so bad that I can't remember details from just minutes ago. Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want. I doubt we'll meet again. Lastly, a gentle reminder. There are people who possess unwavering resolution and faith, even unto death, and they do not wield such conviction for good. And on that man's face, I see such a similar expression. One who wears a blade must use it to cut eventually. And when a gambler has nothing to lose on the table, he will surely go for broke and bet it all on a final hand. That is all I can say. I thought you should know all this before making a choice. Goodbye.
Acheron left. Strange. I can't shake off this odd feeling I have. Forget it. It's taken a while, but at least I can finally enter the dream.
Is there something else? It didn't take long for a reunion.
Sorry, can you point me in the direction of the lobby? All these hallways really look the same to me.
You show Acheron the way. She thanks you again and again.
Seems like it's over.
Aventurine's
Time to
coin.
work the dream pool according to the Dreamscape Pass's instructions.
Token of Every bit of his design is just something of a a sticker Acheron. Okay. That's what I mean.
Relax. Feel the ebb and flow of your body.
That's what I meant, lying on your back.
Just focus on breathing and imagine you're in paradise. Imagine a dreamland.
What?
What is it, Ratio? Why the long face? Hey, I just realized. Where's that handsome bust of yours?
You're late. By 4 minutes and 16 seconds. You better have solved the mystery of Akavili's fall. Otherwise, I suggest not tangling with the nameless.
You mean you don't believe me when I say I truly wish to befriend them?
Clamorous people do not make friends. Fun fact, The Atini Peacock boasts one of the universe's more jarring songs, and your choice of attire is somewhat peacock-esque. It seems this peacock is short of a feather or two. The family's been rummaging through your things, haven't they?
Yeah, by that gray-suited fellow. All the cash gifts and the box containing the cornerstones. Huh? Where are you going?
Back home. To tell the corporation that some idiot ruined everything.
Well, it's nothing more than a few rocks. Why so serious? Who cares if they're gone?
Without that aventurine stone, you're nothing more than a doomed Sigonian thrall, sentenced to die by the IPC. Or is that serial number on your neck a cherished memento from the Amber Lord?
You're funny, I'll give you that. It appears our erudite friend has done his homework.
It's my job. How would a gambler wrest penacony back from the IPC otherwise?
Don't worry, Doctor, I have my ways. The family fears interference from the IPC, hence their constant intervention. Or to play devil's advocate, perhaps penacony might have always been a ruse under the guise of the Harmony. If you ask me, that invite is nothing but a self-planted diversion. A red herring. Or maybe they're thinking of pulling off something big during the Charmony Festival. Or someone else made the invite, and they acquiesced to elevating the magnitude of the plan. Well, regardless, be it the family or the Watchmaker's legacy, as long as they're all useful to me.
Get to the point. What's your plan?
Well, no need to expand on that now. It's not yet time to reveal my trump card.
Damned gambler. Any true collaboration demands trust. Did that notion somehow escape your Sigonian upbringing?
Then, do you trust me?
That depends on you.
So you don't trust me either. Now that was easy, wasn't it? Also, I didn't go to school, and my parents didn't teach me any of that. A pity. They left before they could impart any life lessons.
I did not mean to offend.
None taken. But they did teach me that friends are weapons of the Avgens. Even under the watchful eye of the Harmony, our friends' performances have far exceeded my expectations. Let's see. The Garden of Recollection and the Astral Express have already made contact. The Annihilation Gang, I can't really count on them. The Knights of Beauty haven't given their answer, and as for the bunch at the
Even
tavern,
the Knights?
Speaking of which, I ran into a woman just now who introduced herself as a Galaxy Ranger. The whole conversation felt off. Help me look into her. Huh? Oh, you don't really disdain me that much, do you? Well, seems like I'm on my own again.
Already left.
Behind this door is the real penacony. I'm looking forward to it.
What the hell? Okay. You're dreaming of falling there. Yes. You... How you gonna land? Okay, that's a young chug moment. Oh my god.
Are you alright?
No. I think I'm hallucinating. Are we in heaven or the fall didn't hurt at all.
Well, you are in the dreamscape after all.
Seems like our guest here hasn't gotten used to the transition. Fret not. Feeling a sense of weightlessness is normal for new visitors. Robin, please guide our friend in getting more comfortable with the new environment.
Leave it to me.
Rowan gives a slight nod to her brother. Hold on, let me turn the auto thing off. And locks her emerald gaze with you. She smiles and you see ripple shimmering in the depths of her lake green eyes. What is? Followed by a mighty vortex emerging from the depths of the pool. What? Your visions dim as your body dissolves, become one of the what the fluidity of time and space you resonate with and become attuned to the serenity fusion frequencies. Your heart drums leading to symphony.
Don't worry, just relax. You'll be feeling like your normal self in no time.
Okay.
Inhale. Now exhale.
Gentle warmth emanates within, saturating every inch of your being. The melodies slow down, fade away like a lullaby. Seven-color illusion. Delicately. Okay, delicately. It's in the top of your head and closes your eyes. Its movements tender compassion and filled contentment and drift into a slumber. You open your eyes and feel the vitality like no other, difficult to wear. Experiencing a moment earlier feels like a distant memory.
You should be feeling fully in control now. Welcome to Penacony.
What did you just do?
I merely changed your state of mind for you to feel more at ease.
Relax. Just did some tuning on you with the resonance of the harmony to allow you to control your limbs freely in the dreamscape. Essentially, the dream of Penacony is a world formed by memoria. Only by fully understanding its nature can you move freely within it. It's like learning to swim. It's easy to sink at first when you aren't accustomed to the water, but once you get the hang of it, you can float and swim on the surface effortlessly.
That's a great analogy. I get it now. Doesn't mean I can levitate in the air.
Well, theoretically you can, but it would be very difficult to pull off. After all, we don't really have an in-depth understanding of the memoria yet. Unless you're one of the memo keepers of the Garden of Recollection, it can be difficult at first to manipulate the memoria as you wish. But once you've been tuned by the harmony, you can use the same laws of physics from the real world to understand how the dream world works.
Okay, that explains Black Swan going into paintings and stuff.
Again. I just can't seem to shake off this urge to be a know-it-all.
Don't mind him. He's always like that. Please, enjoy the beautiful dreamscape the family has built for everyone. We shall take our leave. Have a blast.
March. What's happening? You there yet? Messages could even sent in the dream you dare. I'm there now. I just got in touch with Himiko and Mr. Young. They all went to the different dreamscapes. I'm at the moment of dusk. I'm planning to check out the auction. I gotta be a pain to meet up again. Jesus, this is typing. She's typing fast. Jesus. Gotta be a pain to meet up again, so why don't we split up for now? Thumbs up. You're at the Golden Hour. I heard the Dreamscape Cell store that is super famous. Please, can you please check it out for me? Pretty please, it'd be really fun. Then I'll head over there. Okay.
The Dreamscape sales store. Should I visit it?
Okay, let's see this creepy eye.
Trailblazers from the Astral Express. Welcome to Dreamscape Sales Store.
Dr. Edward. How do you know who I am?
It's the magic of psychoanalysis, sir. Dr. Edward is happy to assist you. Here's where you'll get to experience all sorts of fascinating dreamscapes. From the top-notch productions of Clark Studios to private donations. We have it all. If I'm not mistaken, this is your first visit to penacony, isn't it? Please be rest assured that Dr. Edward will provide the best service you can find in helping you purchase your first dreamscape and indulge in an exclusive and marvelous dreamland journey.
Okay.
That's the end of my analysis. I'm sure you'll be a fan of this dream bubble. It's a contribution from an anonymous donor and is said to contain the memory of the fallen Eon Nakavili. I can assure you that this dream bubble is perfect for you.
How do you know what I want? Is this the memory of Machiavelli?
Dr. Edward does not make any guarantees regarding the authenticity of dream bubble content. Dreams are just dreams, so enjoy them. Well, let's begin. Please close your eyes and rest your forehead against the dream bubble.
Touch a dream bubble.
Trailblazer from the Astral Express. Do you plead guilty?
What the f... How come Pom Pom is here? What's going on?
I won't make any explanatory or leading comments on the content of this dream bubble. In the dream bubble, you will be living through another person's past memories. You will experience what the original owner of the memory once experienced. If any details are missing from the dream bubble, your subconscious will make up for it by substituting the missing content with something similar.
The sins you've committed are beyond pardon. But I respect every individual's right to carry out volunteer work. Give this place a thorough cleaning!
Why isn't there any sound?
My apologies. When I received this dream bubble, some of the audio tracks were missing. Perhaps even the memorial is unable to transmit the voice of Machiavelli. However, I can make some adjustments to the dream bubble to improve your experience. Meaning you can choose anyone's voice for Machiavelli's. As long as it's a voice you're familiar with, I'll be able to replicate it in your subconscious.
Okay, anyone's voice will do. Does it have to be a voice of someone I'm close to? Is that quite a convenient?
Yes? Unless you're willing to accept a very unpleasant listening experience. Well, please, make a decision. I'll do my best to fulfill your needs.
The Don Han, Pom Pom. Let me see, who else? Himiko, Welt, myself of course. Myself in a different gender of course. Give me another minute. Is it that's all? Like, what about Capard or Dr. Ratio or any companion we met in the West? Hey, let's do myself here. Let's do the female voice. Let's do that.
It's a different gender. That's like a challenge. No matter. Dr. Edward will make it happen. The replication is complete. Now you can enjoy an enhanced dreamscape experience.
Do you, as well as the other passengers, take responsibility for the following malicious conduct? You rode snowmobiles into the Taikian Stadium and disrupted the match, causing the match to be suspended. Because of you, 20 trailblazers were forced to repair the severely damaged exterior of the stadium for 3 months without pay. You plead guilty to this charge?
Yes, I plead guilty.
You sneaked into the Haie Zoo and splurged half an Amber Era's crew budget on 250 Nosewalker cubs. You kept them in the restroom, where they were left to breed and multiply uncontrollably, causing other carriages to be filled with sewage.
What?
You plead guilty to this charge?
Yes, I plead guilty.
You barged into the kitchen of the dining carriage, claiming that the whole area needed disinfection. This resulted in the loss of 42 crispy, crumbly pom-pom pies. Because you also took the last serving of the express special in the fridge, I was left starving. You plead guilty to this charge?
The first one is clearly a result of your own doing. But I do admit to consuming the last serving of the express special.
Ahem! Don't get carried away just yet. This is only the beginning of your list of culinary offenses.
What the hell?
There are cases of entire entries disappearing from the express databank. Plants in the parlor car being watered with Soul Glad.
What?
Disrupting the conductor's rest with noise. And a break-in to the conductor's exclusive snack vault.
You have a snack vault? What in the hell? What does all these things have to do with Machiavelli? This trailblazing expedition of yours is indeed elation? What the hell? Did Soulben really exist in this era?
My apology. By order of the Alfalfa family, delicious, thirst-quenching Soul Glad is the only brand of beverage permitted to appear in recorded dreamscapes.
Oh, okay.
And that's not even half the list. There are a total of 46 cases of malicious conduct. Do you admit to being the culprit in every case?
But what is every case?
Sorry. I am indeed the worst nameless in the universe.
No, you are not.
Could there be anyone worse than me?
Of course there is.
Who?
That guy who blew up the train into 2 pieces.
What?
That's all for the content of this dream bubble. How was your experience?
It blew up to 2 pieces. Oh, quite fascinating. What do all these things have to do with Machiavelli?
This dream bubble aligns with what you desire in your subconscious. If you're interested in experiencing the dream bubble again, you can purchase it with credits.
So the first stream bubble is for free, just like a sales pitch.
This dream bubble is indeed pricey. Still, please give it some consideration.
Let me see the prices.
Well, are you going to buy it?
What are your what the? No, I can do that. Yeah, sure. No, that's fine. I thought I was almost miscounted. That's fine. That's nothing.
Thank you. Hope to see you next time. Oh, as this is your first time using the dream bubble, here's a sticker for you. You can use it to decorate your dreamscape past and commemorate your unique trip to Penacony.
I was hoping I would find some clues about the Nameless up here. Well, can't expect it to be that.
Who's that?
Watch your step now.
Don't even think about running away. You stowaway.
Sorry for bothering you. Please, I need your help.
How can I help? What happened? Who are you? I'll do my best to protect the pretty. No, who the hell are you?
Hey, look! She has an accomplice.
Accomplice? She literally. You dumbass.
Good work. Now we can nab them both in one go.
Okay, bunch of idiots. The hell did they summon Pokemon at me?
I'm scared.
Stay put.
Stand down.
You're gone. Get lost.
In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters.
Enemy data seek net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Get them.
Blade of Moonlight. All will be
Wait, are
revealed in lunar
Is that soda?
That's enough, boys.
Sir.
What's gotten into you all? Open your eyes and take a good look. Is this lady the stowaway we're looking for?
Huh? Who's this?
Don't you know him? Look at his brown hair and grey vest. He's the officer, sent here by the family to maintain order at the Charmony Festival.
I see. Sir, the thing is, we're trying to apprehend a stowaway. And that young lady there looks very suspicious. We're sure she's the one.
That's it. That's all. That's the only reason you chased her, because she looks suspicious.
That's nonsense. Take another look, will ya? The witness report says that the suspect is a lad with silver hair, and you guys are going after a girl with silver hair. Does that even make sense? She's our guest. Well, just get out of my way and I'll take care of this.
Yes, sir.
Bunch of morons.
Sorry for all the trouble you went through back there. I'm Gallagher from the Bloodhound family, and those idiots are some young bloodhounds I've been training.
Train them better then.
Because of their youth and inexperience, they mistook an honored guest of Penacony for a criminal. This is indeed a regrettable mistake. I'd like to offer my sincerest apology to you on behalf of the Bloodhound family.
Who's the silver-haired guy?
The Bloodhound family are guards of the Dreamscape. We're in charge of security here, and our duties include arresting people who try to enter our world illegally. We got a tip that some criminals were planning to take advantage of the festivities around the Charmony Festival to sneak into Penacony. Now that the festival is just around the corner, there are likely many shady characters lurking around. Don't worry. I believe this is just a misunderstanding. How could such a lovely girl like you be a stowaway?
Thanks. Without your kind help, I wouldn't know what to do.
Just part of the job. I need to get going. If you need help, you can reach out to me through the young bloodhounds in this area. I wish you an enjoyable experience in this land of dreams.
I owe you a big one. If it hadn't been for you, I might have been taken away by them.
I'm happy to help. I mean, help doesn't come free, but happy to help.
Thank you so much. By the way, I've just noticed. You're a nameless, right? Is this your first time here on Penacony?
Are the names really that famous?
You bet! The Interastral Peace broadcast recently did a whole segment about your glorious achievements. I also know that you guys often travel around different places in the cosmos. Did the family invite you here? I'd be happy to show you around. Although the Bloodhounds mistook me for a stowaway, I'm actually a local. My name is Firefly, and I'm from the Iris family. I work as a stage performer, although right now I'm just an extra. When there are no acting gigs, I work as a guide near Glocks Avenue. If you don't mind, I can show you all the exciting things around here. Maybe if I do my job as a guide, people will stop suspecting me.
Okay, this is cool.
Glad to hear that. After all, you just did me a huge favor. Over here.
It's not a bad idea to get to know about this place.
Oh wait, let me grab this. Collect. And you. And this.
Watch your step now.
The first stop most people head to as soon as they arrive in the Dreamscape is the OT Mall. The Dreamscape sales stores here is super famous. There are also stores that sell luxury goods, apparel, trendy toys, and even cars. As long as you have enough alfalfa coins, you can buy anything you fancy. Items purchased in the Dreamscape can also be brought into reality through an extra service. Unfortunately, the transfer of automobiles to the real world is not available at the moment. You can come back for them next time. Just outside the mall is the plaza! Follow me! I'll buy you a nice meal.
So everything but the cars can be transferred to the real world.
Give him a kid's meal.
We're here. Hey, have you ever heard of this saying that goes, in a dream, hunger is the most precious spice?
Wait, what? Never heard of that.
Well, you can find all kinds of local delicacies here. Clocky pizza, oat cake rolls, alfalfa salad, and the classic Soul Glad. Feel free to pick up anything you like. Today it's my treat.
Thanks, that's very nice of you.
You're welcome.
Oh, there's another sticker I need to collect. Let me collect that. 20k budget. Grab that. Newspaper. I don't need to add any more. Because I can add everything that I need to add, right? Unless transcript still. Okay, what have you got? Take your pick, is my treat. Go for the pizza, obviously. Pizza first. Oh, you got one of those. Ice cream. I'll try your burgers. Fries. Is that a oh, the oatcake. That's what I need. I don't need that. Oh, you got that.
Are you done ordering? I love their oatcake rolls. I get one from here every day.
Doesn't that get expensive?
Well, that's why I only have one per day. Let's walk while we eat. It's time to head.
What the hell?
Give him a kid's meal.
So that means she would have more than one per day if she could. Oh yeah, that's Jesus. That is expensive.
This is the luxury store I told you about earlier.
What?
If we keep going, we'll reach Glauc's Avenue, which is the road to Golden Hour.
I mean, those signs give me the creeps. So it's like, oh.
Over here. Follow me. Please come this way. Let me show you something interesting.
Yeah, let me just grab this and this. Grab it.
Look! That's the statue of Clocky, Penacony's famous cartoon character.
I feel like he's gonna just come to life and turn evil or something.
It's the oldest and most famous animation from Penacony. It follows the adventurous life of Clocky and his friends in the town of Dreamville. To date, over 10,000 episodes have aired.
Fucking hell. He looks cute. His character design is a little surreal. Isn't having the clock as a character a bit ominous?
I guess it's because the animation has a retro style? By the way, do you know that Clocky's design is said to be inspired by none other than the legendary watchmaker?
The watchmaker.
I can't believe you haven't heard of him. He was a legendary tycoon in the history of Penacony, the founder of the Dreamscape, the man who turned dreams into reality. There are different stories out there about the watchmaker's origin. Some said he was a traveling merchant from beyond the sky. Some claimed that he was exiled to Penacony as a prisoner. And some speculate that he wasn't even a real person, just a symbol.
He couldn't be the trailblazer, could he? Then again, it depends on how long ago this happened.
The true story is anyone's guess, but everyone aspires to emulate his success and be the next watchmaker.
Because he could be one of the nameless years ago.
As his inspiring story became known across the cosmos, those with a dream flocked to Penacony in droves. They held feast after feast, eventually building the planet of festivities we have today. Everyone in Penacony knows this name. The cartoon character Clocky is portrayed as reckless and full of hot air. But I believe the real watchmaker was a nameless. After all, creating the dreamscape sounds like just the kind of thing a trailblazer would do.
That's what I thought.
Hold on. If the watchmaker really was a nameless, wouldn't that make him your predecessor? Would you like to take a picture with him?
Yeah, thanks.
My pleasure. Here, give me your phone.
Huh? Cry for help? What? Came from Clocky's eyelashes?
What's that? It looks like there's something on Clocky's face. Help me! Pull me out! Help me!
Oh, okay. There's actually, like, I don't know what that is, but... Yank. What were you doing in there?
Repay your kindness. Go to the tree. Please go. There. I'll show you something nice.
Okay. After a little adorable chirp, the bird flies away. Before it leaves, it seems to have offered some kind of reward. The main thing is that you need to go to the tree first. Perhaps you can meet it again to see what exactly which tree. There's so many.
Is there something wrong with Clocky's statue? Why did you suddenly jump just now?
She didn't see the bird. I rescued the bird with sharp edges and points.
A bird with sharp edges and points. I don't think I saw it. Well, if you're okay, let's move on to the next stop, which is just a stone's throw away from here. Please follow me. Can you see that building in the distance? That's the famous Grand Theater, another great landmark of Penacony. Has a pretty unique shape, doesn't he? In the real world, it was originally the central prison of Astana. The family renovated it in the dreamscape and transformed it into the glorious Penacony Grand Theater.
Looks similar to Sundays and Robin's halos, or where those things they have on their heads.
Since the moment it was built, the Grand Theater has graced the entire dreamscape with its rendition of the Odes of Harmony. During the Once-in-an-Era Charmony Festival, family members will gather at the theater to welcome the harmonious choir that blesses Penacony with everlasting peace. And here we are, the best viewing spot in all of Golden Hour. Look, there's even a telescope here. When the Charmony Festival arrives, remember to be here early if you want to get a seat. Next, I'll bring you some...
Okay.
That place up ahead is Ideen Park. Everything here is themed around Soulglad. It's a little crowded, so make sure you stay close to me. This is the largest park in Golden Hour. It represents the soda culture of Penacony. The gigantic soda bottle houses the headquarters of the Soulglad Enterprise. Soulglad is said to have originated from a sweet medicinal syrup popular during the prison era. Invented by a man named Sousa, it was thus called the Sousa Juice. Ideen, an interstellar traveling merchant, saw the potential in the beverage and purchased the formula. Ideon then carbonated the beverage and renamed it Soulglad. He also pioneered the school of thought known as Syrupism, in which he promoted the consumption of Soulglad as a new kind of lifestyle. And just like that, he created a commercial miracle. Did you know? One of the ingredients in the original recipe for Sousa Juice, known as Dreamleaf, has gone extinct. That means the only place you can get a taste of Apocal Soulglad is in Penacony's Dreamscape. Now, this is also the only place where one can fully experience the core values of Syrupism.
Archie abruptly freezes. In a fleeting moment, you notice a cautious shift in the girl's gaze, piercing directly into your brow, or perhaps somewhere behind you. What's up? What the hell?
Time waits for no one. Let me show you around.
What? She literally shifted. What's happening?
See these musical instruments playing themselves with no human performer in Penacony? Many objects and facilities have gained self-awareness due to the influence of the Memoria. After being tamed by the family, some of them form the Sweet Dreams Troupe to provide entertainment for guests. Be careful, though. Some Sometimes these animated objects can be affected by dangerous emotions or memories, and, transform into the destructive Dream Jolt troop. If you ever run into them, go ask the security guards nearby for help.
Oh, that's not bloody good.
There's a ride attendant over there. Let me get some ID and tokens for you. Hi there. This is my friend's first visit to Penacony. May I get some ID and tokens for him?
Of course. Please show me your Dreamscape pass. Name. Here's your Dreamscape pass and tokens. Be sure to keep a good hold of them. Have a good time.
How many tokens are there?
10. You may now enjoy the attractions in Penacony to the fullest.
Thanks! Let's try out some of the games nearby. Our goal is to use all the tokens.
All the tokens? Let's live it to the fullest.
Let's do it! Let me see, which one should we try first? Since this is your first time here, I say we start with the easiest games. The Dreamy Slots and Lucky Wheel are pretty straightforward.
Okay. Can we do this? We'll do the same thing, right? Alright, let's do this one. Oh, so I could either get... Is these materials? Oh, use to increase allies' crit damage by 36%. Okay, go for it. Okay.
Wow! You won something on your first attempt! Impressive!
No, that's rigged. That is about impressive.
Not enough credits left.
What else? What's this? Okay, golden capsule. Oh, so there's a chance of getting that new light cone.
Holy moly, it's the grand prize! Today must be
What?
a lucky day.
Definitely rigged, but what the super big prize. Hey, let me do this again.
You keep playing. I'll go and get some drinks.
Ah. I'll buy more coins. Just to make sure. Collect that. Yeah, I got it.
Did you have fun? Penacony's golden hour is pretty amazing, isn't it?
Everything is just magical.
I know, right? It's a dream that's loving and forgiving to everyone. Just like the family. It's vast and deep like an ocean. Even the humblest people can find solace here. I really appreciate your help earlier today. That's why I took the chance to introduce this beautiful place to you. It was willing to accept me, even though I didn't belong here. I've grown very fond of this place. And that makes me want to... share it with others.
Are you a local?
I am. At least for now.
Oh, and then she goes back to
Hey,
that.
can you come closer? Closer, please. I have a question for you. Did you travel here alone?
Her friends went to the other dreamscapes.
Oh, I see. I'm not sure whether you've realized it or not, but I took you through a very long scenic route and visited all kinds of places just now because... well, someone's been following you. Don't turn around. I'm certain that you're his target. He's been on our tail since we parted ways with Mr. Gallagher. I wondered whether he was a friend of yours, but my instincts told me he wasn't. He's about 5 feet, 9 inches tall, give or take. Judging from his strong build, it's clear that he's well trained. He walks in long strides, but his steps are light and barely audible.
I recognize those damn feet.
That way of walking doesn't leave footprints. He looks like a skilled fighter, the covert kind. He has large palms and his fingers are slender and nimble. I reckon he has experience using knives like a short sword or a dagger. Do you know anybody like that? A maroon jacket, emerald eyes, dark blue hair. Ah, he's coming our way.
Hey, well, if it isn't my most loyal customer, the Trailblazer guy. It's been such a long time, old friend.
How the hell do you get off world and over?
What a coincidence to run into you here. Oh my, I'm in luck today.
What brings you here?
You're surprised to see me? You know, it's thanks to you that I can be here. You helped Urello 6 open up to the outside.
This gentleman is?
Come, man.
Oh, Miss March, don't you remember me? After all the favors I did for you all in Bellabog?
You mistake her for March. This is Firefly. She's my tour guide. You should check your eyesight. Are you sure March 7 looks like this?
My name is Firefly. I'm a stage performer from the Iris family.
Oh, no wonder. I was just thinking, there's no way Miss March could change her appearance so dramatically in such a short time. It's my pleasure to meet you. My name is Sempo, and I'm an old pal of his.
Nice to meet you too. Since when did you acknowledge? It's like, I guess we're I don't know. You even text each other as well. So. Firefly, let's go. Fuck it, whatever.
Ooh, seems like we're getting on the same wavelength now.
Mr. Sampo, what's the purpose of your visit to Penacony?
My
Crimes.
purpose. You're funny. What else can I do in Penacony? Well, I just hang around, daydream, and do the things that anyone on vacation would do. Speaking of which, old pal, since fate brings us here, I'm obliged to give you a tour of this area. I've been watching you two for a long time. Miss Firefly does know Penacony well, but when it comes to entertainment for grown-ups, I think I could do much better.
Entertainment for grown-ups?
Looks like my analysis is spot on. Follow me, you two. Let me give you a taste of the adult world.
Oh my god.
Well, Mr. Sampo.
Anything bothering you,
New dreamscape
Miss Firefly?
unlocked.
Don't worry. This isn't going to involve anything illegal.
Hold on, wait a minute. So I definitely need to come back up here and find all these chests that I didn't get. That's fine. New dreamscape, huh? Oh shit. I have to pick up that thing.
Takes a long time to reach the other side on foot. How about we just bounce over there using the pinball machine?
Pinball machine? He is not fully acclimated to the dreamscape yet. This could get dangerous.
Dangerous? Miss Firefly, we're in a beautiful dreamland crafted by the family. How could it be dangerous? This is the perfect place to have some thrills. Come on, pal. Show her what you're made of.
Okay, now I can pick up this. Sure. Ah. Okay, at least that's one chest down. What the hell? I just got sucked into... Okay, press and select the plate, expend energy to activate the plate, and close the plate to regain energy. When the plate is active, you can set its rotation direction. You cannot activate any more plates when you do not have enough energy left. Please reset and reset all plates. Create a trajectory that connects to pinball launches on the other side and activate closely rotate the plates. When the trajectory is complete, you can launch the pinball to reach the destination. When you exit the machine, current plate setup will be saved. Right, so okay, this is crazy. Activate. Launch. Okay. Don't shake your soda.
Here we are again, pal.
Huh? Oh, it's you. You here to relax?
Right. I have two friends here who want to come with me. Any seats left inside?
How many of you?
3.
Show me your VIP card.
That's a body. He's a bodyguard.
No problem. Here it is.
I'm talking about your friends. I've already seen yours.
Well, how can my friends have VIP cards when they've only just arrived? Can you make an exception and let them in? I'll provide my VIP card as guarantee that they won't cause any trouble. Okay?
No, I can't break the rules. Please go home if you don't have the card.
Well, seems like we can't go in.
What should we do?
Just stay cool. Let me think of something. Got it. Okay, so we aren't going in anymore. But could you help me pick up something I left inside? The moment of betrayal. The cloud of doubt and everlasting hatred. Just mention the clown's items to Miss Thunderbolt. She'll understand what I mean.
What are you talking about?
Just a few intense emotions. As far as how we'll use them, you just wait and see.
Sure thing. I'll deliver your message to her. Please wait here. Here's the items you asked for. Miss Thunderbolt said these alone wouldn't be enough. She wanted you to have these broken dreams. She said do with them as you see fit.
Miss Thunderbolt is such a thoughtful person. Thank you so much. Now, we're only short of one item, which we might be able to find in an arcade machine. Coincidentally, there's one at the salon entrance. Let's get moving. I want to show you something fun.
Okay.
Is that... Why was this TV dumped on the side of the road?
Haha! I'm afraid you're mistaken, Miss Firefly. This is an arcade! This fine machine has a sense of aesthetics worthy of the dreamscape. It's nothing like the techie junk you see around Punk Lord. Hey, how about you try touching it and see what happens?
Could it hurt, I guess?
Well, I might be totally off base here, but I think there's something fishy with this TV. But it's fine if you want to give it a shot. I trust your judgment.
Now let's touch it. It's morphing time.
Wait, what? Why did you turn into this thing?
I have no idea what happened. I don't know what happened and desperate want to say but somehow you've transformed into a certain cartoon character. Your name is Hanu? A candy and texture figure calm, relatable, cool leader of the werewolves of Penacony's famous long-form cartoon Clocky? What the hell? You silently protect the peace of Dreamville. According to your character traits, you can only make a cool jester noise as a response right now. I think I'm being sucked into the TV. Just wanted to say this, but somehow you transform into... Yeah. So I can't... And I'm just gonna keep repeating the same... I'd just be saying the same dialogue anytime I try to say anything out.
You look so... cool.
You got swag now, pal.
So, how did he turn into that?
Oh, you don't get it, do you? Well, she was sucked into the TV just now and swapped bodies with Hanu. Hold on, let me take a closer look. Look! The title of this game is Hanu's Adventure. According to the plot synopsis, you have been shrunken down by one of Stone's devices. You will embark on an epic adventure to rescue Dreamville with your miniature body. Now, if you want to return to your normal size, you have to do everything that Hanu has done in the cartoon series. Or you can just touch this TV.
Okay, let's let out that.
Ooh, here it says, enter the door to start your adventure. You have to climb inside from there to start your challenge, pal.
We'll cheer you on.
Of course we will. Good luck.
Okay, so in the story, Hanu adventure is made smaller by boss stone strength. Yeah, I know that backstory. Using under Hanu's sources, use the button to activate his vision to observe the tools and that can be utilized and try to find a hidden treasure. Okay. I can sprint. Okay, at least there's that.
I finally caught you, you little Hanu. Oh, look how small you've become. You won't be able to escape this time. Your way is...
Okay, that's blocked, that's blocked. Return to normal. Am I allowed to do? Would that end the challenge? Oh, no, doesn't. Okay, fuck you.
Yo, I hate my mouth for revealing my secret.
I guess I can go back to that form. I have to keep switching back and forth. Seriously, a bird here as well? Right. These are fantastic rockets built by the origami birds. Hanu can quickly shift between the ends of different rockets to reach places otherwise inaccessible. Okay. Can I open this? Okay, thank God. Change back. Oh God, that's gonna fucking blind my eyes with. Can I grab this? Open that up. Wait. So, oh wait. Go here. And then here.
Yo, rat! You foiled my plan again and taken the treasure I worked so hard to snatch away from other people. Fine. I'll admit it. Rescued Dreamville once again. But you just wait. I'll be back!
What, they gave me a 5-star follow-up piece? You better have crit damage on there. What the hell? That donut can... Donut on handcuffs.
You're back. Are you all right?
Oh, yep.
Look at that! You did great! This is the proverbial moment of freedom!
Someone bite into the donut as well.
Now that we've got everything we need, we just need to go into a dream. Just follow me. You're about to experience the real fun.
Welcome to Dreamscape Sales Store. Dr. Edward at your service.
What time is it? Yeah, wait, 4 hours in.
Trailblazer of the Astral Express. Here we are again. Huh? So you've brought 2 friends with you. Well, they seem like fun people.
Hello, Edward. I'd like my friends to try something fun, if you know what I mean.
Be my guest. Dr. Edward welcomes anyone who's ready for some excitement. How about we use your dreamscape song?
A superb idea, sir. Let's do it. The one from last night would be perfect.
Wait.
What's going on?
Is this gonna be the trash cans thing?
Well, this is a service we offer to our long-time customers. You can submit dreams you've recently had to me, with relevant emotion prototypes. I'll be able to turn them into customized dream bubbles that can be experienced repeatedly.
Exactly! Looks like you've got the picture. You've probably woken up from a dream one time and wished you could just go back to dreaming it, right?
A dream I wished I could have continued after waking up.
Miss Firefly, I admire your eagerness, but please be patient. Allow me to use my dream as a demonstration.
I trust you have prepared all the necessary materials. Please, hand them over to me.
Okay, confirm.
Your donation is appreciated. It's ready. Please close your eyes and rest your forehead against the dream bubble.
Jump on in, friend. I wish you a pleasant time.
Ugh, where's this?
Is this the clinic in the Bellabog underworld? Why is it empty?
How did I end up here? You know how you ended up here. Okay, where is everyone?
This is the surprise that will be revealed later. You have to remember, in a dream, anything is possible. Oh, no need to be hasty now. You should take a moment to get used to the feeling of being in a dream within a dream.
Dream within the dream. Great. Bloody Inception.
Is this...
Become the garbage king through the trash. Yep, this is... This is it.
I didn't come here when I had this dream. Stop nitpicking the details. If you ask me, I'd say you should take a look outside, but don't get frightened by what you see.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Yep.
What? What is happening?
Why is everyone trash can? Why are there trash cans everywhere? Oh. Are you related to Natasha? Let's get back to the question. Have you heard of the Tataro, the garbage king? Yeah, I saw the trailer. I understand about this king. Are you saying you want me to rally you all together?
I think that's what she means.
What do I need to do? But I haven't agreed to anything. Deal? What deal? Help the Transkers and their troubles and collect their free proofs of trust. Once you accomplish that, you can become a new king. Okay.
I'm confused.
bloody insane. Don't like a night of. Okay, that's one. What's in here?
Honkai Roller Higa Tanamiga Monaka Mokoka Monota Okobika
Really? Oh my god. What the fuck?
Commencing support.
Remove. What, that couldn't get removed? It's unremovable? Oh my god. Unremovable. Okay, well.
Give me strength.
You have my gratitude. This ends here.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Tedious.
Just like that, you just have to break it. Okay. I'll talk to you. Oh, why the fuck are the swarm here?
Enemy targets detected. Protect me! Protect me!
Save it for your own skin.
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Len, a will forged in ice never falters! Is that all?
Ready for another? Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Get them!
Blade of Moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
This ends here.
Commencing support. Give me strength.
You have my gratitude.
The bloody swarm, really?
I finally collected 3 proofs of trust. Let's go back and deliver them? Is this where the final battle will take place? Not sure how I feel about this.
Let's ride with it. Let's go with the wave at this point.
The Garbage King would wait for me here? Have I been...
What in the hell?
Hey, wait! What kind of nonsense is this?
Oh my god. Some bonkers trip.
A bummer. I was really looking forward to seeing how our friend was going to overthrow the Garbage King.
He was really ashamed.
What a huge pity. Such a meaningful dream came to an abrupt halt because of Miss Firefly. I was looking forward to seeing your face when
The shit. The truth? What truth?
Don't you want to find out the truth behind the dream? Don't let all that pretty scenery in the dream world distract you from your goal. As soon as you get complacent, you'll lose sight of the truth. Don't you think this dream bubble looks really similar to modern-day penacony? A small stage is crowded with a bunch of scheming people. None of them want to be exposed under the spotlight, so they all push you to the front. You're not at home anymore, kid. You've wandered into the depths of the unknown. Let me put it to you straight. Don't let yourself get enticed by that glowing light. I'm gonna be very disappointed if you get bamboozled by the likes of them.
What in the dream world are you talking about? Simple what? A glowing light.
Is that girl still here? She claims to be a local, but doesn't know how this world works. All she's got is street smarts. Who exactly is she? You don't find her the least bit suspicious? You better hurry up and confront her if you have any questions. Don't let her off scot-free. See you around, pal. Don't let me down.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. I don't find you suspicious.
Thank you. There are things I'm hiding from you.
Nah, I don't care.
I'm not a local. And there's a reason why the Bloodhound family is after me. I also have my own purpose for joining you on your journey. But still, I appreciate your help. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. And my admiration for the Nameless is also genuine. You guys have been to a lot of worlds, met people from all walks of life, and experienced all sorts of things. Every day is a new beginning for you guys.
It's not as great as you think. You can board the Astral Express too?
Can I bring you one more place? It isn't another tourist attraction. It's my very own secret base.
Okay, sure.
And I'll do my best to tell you everything I know when we get there. Thanks.
Davis customer. Oh, it's a sample, isn't it? Yes, Davis customer, thank you for experiencing the Dreamscape immersive game Hanyu Adventure brought by Clock Studio. We hope that you had an enjoyable experience. Please do let us know how you rate your experience. 1, great. 2, good. Please respond. Yeah, I guess it's. I don't know. Is there a number for okay? Is it? Is it? Yeah, it's good. Whatever. Let's do 2. Thank you for your feedback. We wish you a pleasant time in Dreamland. Clock Studio prepared a great number of clearing rewards. Please be aware if any special content unrelated to cartoon characters such as Clocky, Brother Hanyu, Boss, Stone, etc. should appear inside the story book. You are advised to stop reading immediately and destroy the book. What? What is this special content? This question will not be answered in accordance to the Clock Studio customer service guidelines. However, in order to ensure that you do not encounter anything unexpected with the Dreamscape, please make sure to honor this warning. You can just listen to this suggestion. You will have a joyful dream adventure. I hope that you will reap a great happiness inside this cartoon world we have created. Okay. Hold on. Where is the... Not starting... There's a lot of smashable things here. Okay, that... So I have to continue. How much further in the mission do I get to that spot?
Let's go this way.
Huh? Is something...
Help! Help me!
What the hell?
Someone's dying! Please, come here!
What's going on?
Didn't I make myself clear? Someone is dying! Please help! Wait! Can you see me?
No.
Is there a problem?
I can see a clock with limbs.
Can you really see me? Tick-tock! Wonderful! This is awesome! There's still hope for Misha!
Misha?
Oops! I haven't introduced myself. My name is Clocky. I'm a famous celebrity in Penacony. My friends and I keep the peace in this small town. They are Hanu, Mr. Soda, Origami Bird, Hamster Ball Night, and Misha. Misha's in trouble! Tick-tock! Help! Help!
How can I help?
Clocky? Do you mean you saw a cartoon character that doesn't exist in real life?
Yes, I saw him. I'm not hallucinating. Can't you see him?
Where is he? I can't see him.
Tick-tock! I guess I'm only visible to those with the innocence, kindness, and honesty of a child.
What?
Like this kid here clad in gray.
Wait, so that means... she's not innocent. He said only children can see him. He said you weren't innocent, kinda not. I was gonna say this.
But I think you look older than me in terms of appearance.
Tick-tock! Tick-tock! My great friend, since you can see me, then you must be able to help me. My friend Misha is in trouble. I'm begging you to help him before it's too late.
Okay, he's begging for my help.
Huh. Well, are you gonna help this, Clocky that only you can see? I don't think you're lying, as anything can happen in a dream. We can just head to the place I mentioned later.
Tick-tock! Tick-tock! Hurry up and follow me, great friend. Misha's in trouble. He's over there. Let me bring you to him.
The name of Misha rings a bell to me. Anyway.
What do you mean rings a bell? You just talked to the. Oh my god.
Come on, chop chop! Run as fast as the hamster ball night.
There's a crowd over there. Looks like some.
Acheron?
Everyone, please stay calm.
You broke the rules, and now you're gonna have to pay the price.
Gangsters.
Punish you, boss. Punish you, boss.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
How did it come to this?
Isn't that Acheron?
Do you know her?
See? I wasn't lying. Misha really is in trouble. Tick-tock! I'm begging you, my gray friend. Begging you. Please help Misha.
Please fill me in on what's going on first. What should I do to help?
Wait, are you talking to Clocky? Well, it does look like things are getting out of control.
Tick-tock! Tick-tock! It's all Stone's fault that things have turned out this way. Of all the lowlifes in Dreamville, Stone's the worst. He's a greedy man who wants to drive everyone out of Dreamville so that he can have all the precious stones to himself. He instructed his underlings to wreak havoc in the dreamscape, taking away everyone's positive emotions. Since then, the town has been filled with anxiety and disputes. We're no longer a family. As the guardian of Dreamville, I can't just sit back and do nothing. By using the power of clockwork, I can direct the flow of positive emotions in the dreamscape back into people's hearts. That way, everyone can patch up their differences and get along again. My gray friend, I require your assistance. I have a feeling you'll be able to master the power of clockwork. After all, you're the special one who can see me. Also, you're a new visitor to this world, which means we have the element of surprise. If you take action now, we can catch him off guard.
And what is clockwork?
Here, I'll show you. First, close your eyes. Tick-tock. Now, our minds have merged into one.
What?
Can you feel an energy surging through your body? All we have to do is use clockwork on that cranky gangster boss and inject good emotions into him. Then we'll have won! Please bear in mind that you should never use clockwork with malicious intent. We're the guardians of Dreamville after all. Tick-tock!
Right.
Mind your own business.
Use clockwork to tune the person's emotional state. Finally make your confrontation here. happy or sad. So I can make him either sad or just happy or calm. Let's go for happy.
You did it! But how did he end up like this?
I saw the doll and got it moving.
Here comes the clockwork! It's just that seeing that gleeful smile on his face. Ugh, he's just as scary as he was before.
Hello, everyone! Please allow me to welcome all of you to Penacony, Land of the Dreams. Oh, come on now. Line up and give our honored guests a warm welcome.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Ready? Go! Welcome to Penacony, Land of the Dreams.
Thank you.
Ah, it's my honor. It's only right we give guests a proper welcome. You're welcome.
Wow! Seems like you've established yourself as an important figure around here. In that case, can you ask them to leave now?
Appreciate the gesture, but can we have some privacy, please?
Sure thing, huh? You're the boss. Hey, gang, let's give our VIP some space, huh? Yes, boss.
We meet again. Are you the one who helped settle everything down here?
Misha, are you acquainted with this gray friend of mine?
He's an esteemed guest whom I befriended recently. I told you about him before. Does it ring a bell?
Oh, it's him!
Anyway, thanks a lot. If you hadn't gotten here in time, whew, I would have been in a real mess.
Thank you. I'm surprised we get to see each other again so soon.
I need to thank me, is least I can do.
About all the commotion just now? I heard a bunch of masked fools were causing a ruckus on the streets. I happened to be passing through, got stopped for questioning, and there were some misunderstandings along the way. Anyway, I owe you another one.
Is this lady your friend too?
Well, we've only met each other once before.
Twice.
But he is a kind soul for helping me at the hotel. It's my
Or
pleasure
3
to
times
meet
if she
you,
can't
beautiful.
coming back into the hotel room. It's my pleasure to. Okay, what the hell?
Beautiful lady.
Is that a bug?
By the way, what did you do to that man earlier? It was like someone took him on an emotional roller coaster.
I was wondering about that too. What happened back there exactly?
Clocky taught me some clockwork.
That's right! It was me, Clocky! Of course, you played a big part too. Without you doing the clockwork, Dreamville would have been in some real trouble.
Clocky?
Oh, she can't see him.
Yes, that cartoon character. I think he's shown up in reality. I mean, in the dreamscape. I don't really know how a cartoon character could show up around here, but according to our friend here, only honest people with childlike innocence can see him.
It seems like I'm too old to qualify for that. If Clocky really exists, that can explain a lot of things.
Huh. Can you see me too?
I can feel the presence of something inexplicable next to you. But it's a shame that I can't communicate with him like you can. We can both perceive these extraordinary things in the dream, probably due to our ability to react to memoria. but you're more attuned to it than I am. I thought your heightened perception was caused by something the elegant memo keeper might have left in your mind. Now it seems to me there are many more special beings like her in this dream.
The elegant memo keeper?
Shortly after we parted ways, I met a lady wearing a black veil who was also a guest at the hotel. We had a good time talking about the event over drinks.
There's be more meaning to this red text going on here.
It's a shame that I forgot to ask her for her name. I only know that she's from the Garden of Recollection.
Garden of Recollection? Is that the group that serves the Eon of Remembrance?
Exactly. They traverse freely between different worlds as mimetic entities and are only visible to certain people. Doesn't she sound very much like that Clocky you saw? After all, it is a grand event held by the family. The guest list could be a lot longer than we imagined. Once again, thank you for being kind to me. I wish you a great time in the dream, and I shall not interrupt your date.
No, we're not on a date. She's gone. Well, shall we?
I'll let you get back to your beeswax.
Beeswax?
Thanks, my great friend.
I really appreciate your help. The Nameless are indeed a bunch of talented people. May our paths cross again.
May our paths cross again. Tick tock.
Let me pick this up first. Damn it.
Here we are.
Cutscene.
This is the place.
This place looks mighty fine.
No, it isn't. This is.
Oh, beautiful man. Is this your secret stronghold?
Yes, it's right inside. Just the literal meaning? Let me show you how to do it. It's going to be very dark at first, so you'll have to stay close to me.
What the hell? What is Sparkle up to?
Hey, let me ask you something.
Okay.
Is following girls around like a lost puppy your way of getting their attention? You've been doing this for nearly half a system hour.
He's for oh,
to
it's
be more
him.
precise, it's been 45 minutes. Time sure flies when you're having fun, doesn't it?
Ugh, spare me. Beautiful eyes, though. Are you from Sigonia?
Need another hint? I'm an Avgen.
My eyes might not be as pretty as yours, but there's no problem with my vision.
His eyes are more creepy, to be honest.
Are notorious throughout the entire universe. Liars, thieves, social manipulators, wolves in sheep's clothing. You're really living up to the reputation. I say, you belong to the space under the manhole cover, not in a dream. There's one right over there. Off you go.
I'll pass. The gloomy shade of a place like that just wouldn't go with my vibe. Dreamville is frivolous, vain, and flashy, and that suits me just fine. Also, it never rains here. My outfit is too expensive to be exposed to the elements.
Cut it out and go home, you slick talker. We are fools, but we aren't stupid. We aren't interested in playing the friend game with the lapdogs of the IPC.
Really? You've never been friends with anyone from the IPC?
Do you think I know nothing about the history of penacony? Don't drag me into your banal office politics.
Fool, you've been left with no choice since the moment you accepted the invitation to be here. You better pick a side while you have the chance. Or else you'll end up losing everything.
You sound very sure of yourself. Looks like you've already convinced that chicken wing boy from the family. How did you do it, little peacock? Did you strip yourself naked? Apologize to him on your knees?
The hell?
And promise that the IPC would never harm Penacony? Friends? Oh, please. You guys only treat others as your bargaining chips.
Oh, what's wrong with chips? In any gamble, the only players that will never be on the losing side are the chips. My friends from the Garden of Recollection and the Astral Express are all smart enough to understand that.
But the smarter ones wouldn't have joined the game in the first place. See? I'm smarter. Listen, little peacock. You've been invited by the tavern before, too. If you want the masked fools to get on board, you need to figure out what it is the laughter wants. Here's a hint for you. Since you can't convince anyone, why don't you find a rock to be friends with? At least a rock won't be able to refute your arguments. So long.
Thanks. I'll keep your advice in mind. What a pain in the neck. I guess I'll have to meet with the family again.
Look! Guests aren't allowed here, so we have to be careful not to get caught. Don't worry, this place isn't dangerous. Just, think of this as the border of Golden Hour. The family is still building and remodeling the dreamscape beyond here. My secret stronghold is in this area. Let's sneak inside.
Wait, what? Hold on. What's this?
Dreams introduce us to uncharted architectures, not to insurmountable constructions. When crafting dreams...
I'll deal with that later.
Excuse me, there's a construction site ahead. Unauthorized personnel are not allowed in.
Drat! We're caught right away.
Okay, let us through just this time.
Could you please make an exception? We're not gonna cause any trouble.
Need to get some water soon.
Not a chance. Our boss made it clear that only the dreamers are allowed here.
He won't budge.
We know Gallagher.
Who? Never heard of him. I wouldn't let you in even if the Dream Master were here. None of your tricks are going to work. Please do yourself and me a favor and go home.
Seems like he won't give in.
Perhaps Clocky's Clocky power trick can come in handy?
Oh my god, really?
This doesn't count as malicious intent, right?
Use Clocky's. Wait, is it? Oh yeah, is that bird? Wait. Is there anything else before I start getting that? Good. Let's get these out of the way before I...
Do you even get?
Hey! Don't go any further!
Guests aren't supposed to be here.
None of your tricks are going to work.
Angry, happy, sad. Sad. Go for that.
Honored guests. Welcome to Penacony. I'm a member of the Bloodhound family, and my job is maintaining order in the dreamscape. In fact, no danger will arise under the family's protection, which makes my job redundant. Even a trash can is more important than me.
Oh my god. Are you in locked in for I am the what the fuck? No, what the hell? But trash cans are important. I like that. Don't sell yourself short.
Oh, sorry about that. I just can't help myself. Anyway, please just give me some privacy. You two should enjoy this fun and exciting dreamscape instead of talking to someone who is worse than a trash can.
Well, can you let us through?
Oh, no way. There's little dignity left in me. Please be nice and don't trample on it.
Oh, God.
Sure enough, you guys can force your way through, but I swear I'll stop you or die trying. After all, I have nothing left to lose.
I feel really bad.
Oh my god, okay. Happy about that. Maybe that will...
Oh my goodness. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my.
Okay, but you what's going into you?
I feel like I'm on cloud 9. Ooh, can you feel it? This is wild. It feels like I just downed 10 bottles of Apocal Soul Glad in one gulp and spent an entire day at the Dreamscape sales store. Oh, if Mia were here, we would sing a song together. Oh, I'm sure she would understand how I feel. I can hardly contain this palpable excitement. Oh, I'd like to invite you to dance with me, handsome? Right here, right now.
Will you let us in after I dance with you?
Oh, no way. Rules are rules.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
It's totally fine if you want to turn me down. This crazy mood and this pounding heart are just what I need. I wish it would last forever. Still, I won't let you guys in because it's my duty to stop you.
He really is a man of principle.
So the only emotion left is anger, because he was already calm.
How many times do I have to repeat myself? Unauthorized personnel are not allowed at the construction site. Ugh! Do you two really want to stay here and test my patience? You're gonna regret it.
Oh, fuck it.
You're asking for it. Oh, and I wouldn't be so cocky if I were you. I deal with punks like you all the time. You fear for nothing just because you're young and energetic. You idle away your time every day, going around, stirring up trouble. You contribute nothing to society. Let me help you spoiled brats learn the hard way. Go, Sweet Dreams Troop! Teach them a lesson!
Enemy data signet markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. I can do this.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Hope you're prepared. In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters!
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Stand down. Blade of moonlight, all will be revealed in lunar flame.
Darn it! I can't believe I've lost! Is this the power of youth? If I'd had that power back then, would we have ended up differently, Mia?
Who is this Mia person?
All right. You can go in. As the winner here, you deserve it.
Seems like he's taking this winning and losing thing a little too seriously. Well, at least we finally get to go through. Have you heard of this song? It's called If I Can Stop One Heart from Breaking by Robin. Her songs are played in the Dreamland from time to time as the Charmony Festival is drawing close. This spot is the closest place to the sky in the dreamscape. It's far away from the hustle and bustle of the city and free from the bickering among the dreamers. You can feel the moment. The scenery, the people and the dreams, without being disturbed by anyone. How beautiful. Time is frozen at this golden hour. This golden dream shared by the fool from the tavern, and the memo keeper from the Garden of Recollection, the Wandering Ranger and the IPC ambassador, the Astral Express Nameless, and me. Some have dreams that are no different from reality. Even though everyone who comes here harbors the same motive in the beginning. And it's likewise for me. I have a wish I want to achieve so badly in the real world. But I can't. So... whatever I want with my body. So... bleak and serious. Let me see what I can do to lighten the mood. I mean, don't you have a lot of friends on the Astral Express? What would you guys do if something like this happened?
Pompon would cool us down with water with a spray can. What the fuck? The home will tell us to try jokes with a deadpan expression. Himiko would make coffee for us. Mr. Yang would just try to change the subject. March would just force us to take a selfie with him. I would say March is one because that's what would naturally happen. Actually, all of them would do that, to be fair. All of these things would happen.
Selfie. You're right. I mean, I've been here so many times. Why didn't I think of taking a photo? I feel a little awkward taking it by myself. Would you like to join me? Let's commemorate.
Yeah, sure.
I can be a little bit camera shy. Just don't laugh at me. Here, you hold the camera.
Take a photo, launch the camera app, switch it. Okay, yeah.
Wait, let me get ready. I'm good. Let's do this. 1, 2. Say cheese.
Okay, that's nice. These messages, is that the Star Rail? Oh, it is, okay. Are we all having fun? Lots of fun, sure, but something feels off. It doesn't feel very real, it's odd. I can't describe it. There's some progress? Being a dream at all? This old guy wearing the plaster head sculpture at the all. You walked off without doing anything. That's pretty suspicious. I also had some unpleasant discoveries. It's a bit complicated. It's best that we meet up face to face. Me too. Looks like a trip back to reality is overdue. Let's meet up in my room.
Do you have to go back already? Time really flies. I feel like going back to reality and resting too. Come on, let's say goodbye at golden hour.